This is from Chester Manley in New York. He says, I just finished Mr. Kaplan's amazing book. Any recommendations on must-read screenplays to learn from? So what are the great comedy screenplays we have?
Well, first I want to sign Chester's Twitter feed to a deal.
There you go, Chester.
I would have to say that rather than my telling you 10 screenplays to read, what he should do is figure out what his 10 favorite comedies are and find those screenplays. What was on the page, what happened from the page to the screen, and can you figure out or back engineer how that happened? I mean, one of the best reads I can think of is Groundhog Day. Second version, it's online, and it's so different from the movie. And one of the things that you can find out by reading that version of Groundhog Day is how many jokes they cut out. They cut out all the jokes and left the character in the story because the premise was so strong they didn't need all those bad jokes.
Anyone else have any screenplay recommendations?
Yeah, I would recommend, well, I'm a big lover of screwball comedy, so I would recommend Lady Eve. I would recommend Ball of Fire. I would recommend, I think, Mitchell Lyson's, well, and Billy Wilder and Charles Brackett's
Midnight.
Midnight, exactly. Thank you.
The Apartment, also Billy Wilder.
And even though it's a dramedy, All About Eve, the wittiest thing ever written. So.
Ninotchka, too, Billy Wilder, Charles Brackett.
And Not Bringing Up Baby, which is very good but overrated. It just has a great title and 2 great stars.
And I know this is going to sound like the stupidest thing ever said, but in the screenwriting class that I've never taught and probably never will, and it's going to sound stupid, I don't care, Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan.
Oh, awesome.
Because it is a Star Trek movie.
You vex me.
But at its core, it's about a 50-year-old guy having a midlife crisis. And the way that those two things are glued together, not that that was the inspiration for Roommates and the Apocalypse, but it's that concept, only it's not that concept, which is how do you take, whoever said before, the small and make it big, like on Roseanne, how do you just take something as simple as a guy kind of feeling old and turn it into a space movie? And if you can kind of figure that out and look at that and go, oh, that's how they did it, you can then kind of, I think, find any idea, not any idea, but you can find an idea and figure out how to write the screenplay out of that. Anyway, that would be my class that doesn't exist. So there you go. And Mystery Men.
Yeah. I agree with Mark, though. Billy Wilder. Mike, I'm sorry. It's okay. It was an M, though.
Yeah. You can never get enough Billy Wilder. That goes without saying.
Billy Wilder and Preston Sturges. Absolutely.
Cool.